Hello and welcome to a brand new Q&A video. The last time I did this was when I was at 90,000 subscribers and now I'm at 120,000. Fucking insane. I used to do these like every 5k because, you know, the time distance between those two numbers was enough for fresh new questions from different people and it was good. But wow, we grew really quick this time. And I have been working on a 100k celebration video for a while. There's a lot of little ideas and a lot of little things I've been doing to sort of make that come together. But it did rely and does rely on a lot of other people. So I'm still sort of twiddling my thumbs waiting, trying to keep people on track and whatnot. And I'm looking forward to making that video eventually when it happens. But I'm not going to make it before it's ready either way. So as always with these videos, what I did is I just posed it on Twitter. If you got a question, anything you want to ask me about anything, just send me the question and I will see if I can answer it. As always, I try and pick the best ones. So the first question comes from Liam. What's the best benefit of being a YouTuber or working for yourself? Well, it's the greatest and worst part about it is you have your own schedule, right? So you're your own boss, you do what you want when you want, as long as you get the job done, which is important. You end up like getting up and getting up late, you know, for one thing. Your sleep schedule becomes a travesty because you don't have to get up anytime, so you stay up late. That's what I do. And then, actually getting the work done and actually beginning is really hard because there's no one there to say, look, if you don't get it done, you're not going to get paid. It's literally down to you to start working. So the best way I motivate myself to begin when I'm doing stuff like this and finding that motivation is not really planning a time, not really telling myself, oh, you've got to do this or else or anything like that, or having like a schedule or anything. No, it's just, look, just do something. It doesn't have to be magical. You don't have to do the slickest edits. You don't have to get the best camera angles or whatever. You just need to begin. Whatever it is. Even if you're just writing a few lines that you're planning on saying in the video, you're doing something. You've began in some way. And as soon as I start, even though I go in going, all right, I'm just going to write this one line so I've got that ready, or this one joke that I want to put in the video somewhere, right? I'm already started. And at that point, I'm gonna work on that video until it's fucking done. So motivation, definitely one of the harder parts when you're your own boss and working for yourself. One of the biggest benefits as well, though. And that's kind of how I deal with it. And I think that can apply to anything, really. Anything in the creative space. If you are struggling with motivation and make yourself doing something, even if it's like, hell, exercising, working out. If you just say, all right, we're just gonna do this really easy thing to just do something, as soon as you start, you'll do a lot more than you originally planned. And that's, I mean, hell, if you're just like struggling with doing homework, that's my advice. Okay, so extremely popular question. Came by a few people. Lord Varian asked it, and so did Purple Pickaxe for a few people. How's Smudge doing?
Where are you going?
Oh, shit. Hello. What's that? Oh. Hello. Can you eat it? What? He's looking for a treat. Can you get it? Oh, he wants one again already. Shut, good boy. Hello. Whoa, where are you going? Oh. And I'm away. Where'd they go? Where are they? Where did you put the... Oh, there it is. It's on the floor. Smudge. Look.
Where is it?
It's on the...
Where is it? Oh.
Food.
Oh yes, I have not food in years.
He's so much more polite with that.
Because he doesn't like them as much as carrot.
With the carrots, he picks it up and runs and eats it in a corner. Like, no, you can't take his mine now. And that is just one by one. I'm fine with this.
Oh, look how cute he is. He's
Yeah.
so cute.
Dog. Conclusion. Smudge is good. Very good.
He's getting used to the iron as well now. Stay in there.
Obviously, he's doing great. He's a lovely bunny. He's goddamn adorable, and he's a lot more comfortable with us. I should probably do a video on Smudge, like, you know, catching up with him at some point soon. Next question comes from Paper Gamey. How do you manage to juggle so much at once with your multiple series and, of course, streaming? And then Dargison also asked, do you find it hard to manage YouTube, Twitch, Patreon, Twitter, Facebook, and still make time for yourself? Yeah, I also have a girlfriend. No, it's really hard, dude. I get so lost in it all, man. I mean, my Facebook, I haven't updated it in like a week. I've got to get better at that because it's something new to me. Patreon, I try and update it, and I'm doing like a big overhaul of it. And I try and make a post there every now and then. But I would love to have a schedule on both of those things, because when it's like, I don't know, Twitter, for example, I just have it open all the time. If I want to say something, I say it. You know, I've automatically got it posting on my Twitter when I, you know, post a video. So that's great as well. And it's just where I just put my thoughts, you know. I think Twitter is a great place and something you should definitely follow if you're even remotely interested in me and my channel for lots of bonus content and stuff. But when it comes specifically to YouTube and Twitch, you know, it's two very different sides of a coin. And I'm trying to up the quality of my Twitch as much as possible to bring it to that same level as my YouTube. For a very long time, my YouTube has been like, you know, what it was, right? And then my Twitch was what it was. And then I've really focused this last year on improving. And now I'm so fucking proud of where my YouTube is at. So I just feel like it's like, you know, as high as it's ever been, right? And then Twitch has stayed here. And I'm like, holy shit, this is not good enough. And I'm working really hard to bring Twitch up to the same level. So I began doing fun challenges. I began focusing on chat as much as possible. We've got a full overhaul of Twitch coming where I've got new visuals, new emotes, and loads of new stuff. And just trying to make that as entertaining, as fun as possible, and as good as my YouTube in my head anyway. So these things are like massively important to me. But then I've also got Twitter, okay, no problem, I can handle that. Then I've got Patreon, which is something I really have to do better with, because there's people supporting me in a massive way. These wonderful people, and I need to help. I gotta do more for them, you know? And then there's the Facebook page, which is kind of like, I don't know, Twitter, but I can actually make posts that are a lot longer. So what I'm ended up doing on my Facebook every now and actually use it, I'm really making thought out longer posts, sort of being really open, and I really like that, in the same way that I've made my Patreon posts. And it's like a different style to my thoughts and stuff. But I think micromanaging myself could be really good for, you know, juggling all this stuff. But this is all like to do with work, if you can call it that, right? It's what I do full time. And that's all what I've got to focus on. But then I've got this wonderful, delightful girlfriend that I want to dedicate more time to. We spend time together. We have a really nice time. We're really comfortable with each other. I'm in a great place in my relationship with Linny. But I wish I would make more time for her. I wish I would make more time for my family. I wish I would make more time for my friends. And I don't make time for myself on anything, really. So I must admit, the stuff that I do full time, it is all consuming. And the only time that I'm not really doing that is when I'm hanging out with Linny or Smudge. And it's hard because I got to keep up with friends, family, and hell, look after myself as well. And I don't think I do a very good job of that. So I must admit, and I'm being as open as I can be with you guys, I give everything to what I do here, because I obviously want it to succeed. I obviously don't want to look back at it and be like, damn, I wish I tried harder. You know, I work as hard as I can on this, and it means that I let other things slip. So it's nice that I get to at least look at that and think about that and kind of confront it here in this video, and think about how I need to be better in other things outside of my job as well. So shit, man, we got a lot of work to do. The wonderful Get in the Jet asks, what video are you most proud of? And what differences in yourself between now and a year ago do you appreciate? I can't really say what my favorite video is. I would say if you look at my most popular uploads, we have one that is dedicated to law and discussion of law and theories. We have one that is dedicated to entertainment and fun in video games with my friends, and one that is dedicated to helping, teaching, and giving advice in like a higher level gameplay sort of style, right? And these are the three things that I focus on as a YouTube channel currently. And to see those three videos make it into my top 5 list of most viewed videos is fucking fantastic, dude. Lore and story and something is so awesome, something I care so much about and I dedicate so much of myself to. Even off camera or out of videos, I follow it. I love it. You know, I've always loved it. And to be working on things like that and having success with it, magical. To having something where I'm just having some dumb fun with friends and being able to showcase it in a way that's really enjoyable, that a lot of people could enjoy as well. Fantastic. And then the videos, I actually have more than just this Genji one, but a bunch of Overwatch videos and Paragon stuff as well, where I'm trying to be at the highest level I can be at and sharing that information and being impactful in the community and having those videos succeed as well. Look, that's what I'm most proud of for sure, dude. Not necessarily any one video. The differences between myself a year ago and now would probably be the progression of the way that I make videos, the way that I approach them, the fact that I'm scripting stuff now, the fact that I'm thinking in a completely different way and putting so much more work and dedication into learning and improving. And though I am happy with a lot of the videos I made a year ago, I'm so fucking happy with the way that we are right now. And I want to maintain that and keep going with that as long as possible. Which is the perfect timing for the follow-up question from Matty. Hey, Matty. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? This is the most horrific question to ask anyone ever, dude. I'll even, especially on something what I do. Like, where am I in a year, in 6 months' time? I have fucking no idea. This is something that is uncharted waters for many people. You know, this isn't a job that's existed for 100 years, 500 years, or even 10 years. It's barely been around that long, you know. It's only really, especially in gaming specifically, only really began being a thing, you know, where people are less part of big companies and more of their own entertainers and entities, really. I have no idea where I'm going to be in 5 years, but what I can tell you is that I'm focused on here and now and working to improve every day on what I'm doing right now. The future, I don't know. Maybe I should look more into the future and actually plan stuff and try and set like milestones or goals by the end of the year kind of shit. Maybe that would help me, but I don't know, man. I feel good. I feel happy where we are right now. And who knows where I'll be, but I hope it's a good place. I don't know who this nerd is, but they ask, how did you become so cool? I don't know. I think I was just kind of born this way. You know what I mean? It's not really explainable. I think I'm just a cool dude. If you were to take up a streaming schedule, how would you go about it? Okay, so I've been doing a lot more streaming recently. We just talked about how I'm upping the quality of my Twitch as best I can. Scheduling is something that I'm struggling with right now with Twitch. I need to be able to manage my YouTube and be efficient and be ahead with my YouTube. And also manage streaming. So what I'm trying to do is stream 4 or 5 times a week. Every week, which is something I've never done before consistently. And it is difficult to also do that while doing YouTube. Now, you see, most full-time streamers, they stream for like 8 hours each stream, and they do it like 5 or 6 days a week, right? And they don't do anything else. They just do that. I'm trying to do YouTube at this high quality level that I'm trying to achieve while also doing a high level quality of Twitch 5 times a week. Doing both these things at once, it is fucking hard. And I think... I sometimes think maybe I need to... The thought scares me big time. But getting someone to edit or help me edit every now and then, or like one video a week or something, I'm not sure. But it's hard to schedule the stream because of that. I'm juggling so much, right? I'm juggling so much. To actually also do it the exact same time each day is something that I want to do and I'm working towards, but we're not quite there yet. I have to get further ahead with my YouTube and feel more stable, and then I can stream at the same times, the same day throughout the weeks. But I'm working on it. Hat asks, what character from whatever book you've read do you most identify with or has influenced your personality most? I thought about this question for a little while and I actually have like a kind of lame answer. It was probably Aragon from the Inheritance Cycle. So there's the 4 books, the first one being Aragon, and I remember reading that when I was a kid and thinking that character was so interesting, and I don't know, I just identified with. And it was really poorly wrote, that first book, because it was wrote by like a 16-year-old. But then as that person grew and wrote the following books, they improved so much. And I grew up with that book series in a way. And following that character's storyline and the way that he progressed, and just the character, his personality and the choices that he made, I don't know, I just really identified with. So I don't know. Hopefully you know who that is. Veno asked, how high is the chance of this question being selected to be a question? 100%. It's rigged. Joe asks, are you going to start uploading the Dark Souls DLC the day it comes out? Okay, so pretty big deal. Gwent beta and of course Dark Souls 3 DLC comes out on the 25th of October. Same day. Gonna be fucking rough. And I'm still doing Paragon, still doing Overwatch stuff. And I'm going to be juggling a lot more all of a sudden, right? I will be playing the Dark Souls 3 DLC. I can't fucking wait. We're going to do a blind playthrough. We're going to do more PvP videos. And hopefully we'll do a challenge run with Gubiak. And maybe, just maybe, do lore videos one fucking day. Look, it's hard. Trust me, it's difficult. There's already great lore guys out there. So it's like finding a niche that's not been covered yet is difficult. I'm working on it. But yes, the Dark Souls 3 DLC. Obviously, fucking pumped for that. But also, do check out and look out for the Gwent beta stuff. For me, in my opinion, Gwent is it's going to be like the next Hearthstone in terms of enjoyment to play and watch. You hear stories of all the people who played Witcher 3, right? They go in to play Witcher 3 and they end up fucking playing Gwent, a card game inside of a game. Most of the time they play the game because it's fantastic. And now they're completely making their own version, like a more balanced and dedicated to just that card game called Gwent. And it's going to go into beta. So hopefully I get in. Hopefully I can make some videos and stream that as well. Really excited for that as well. Okay, we're going to go with 2 more questions here and end the video. We have Blind Night Bro or Charles. In what way has having a YouTube channel helped you grow, personally or as a YouTuber? 100% confidence. It was really hard. Like I remember when I began making these videos, I was this like weird egotistical teenager trying so hard to be cool and serious and shit. It was really embarrassing to think about and even look at now, because basically I wanted to come off as cool, but I was nervous and shit, right? And we all want to come off as cool. Like you make your own YouTube video, you'll find that it's difficult to not feel awkward, for example. And hell, even outside of just being more confident in YouTube videos and being more of myself and being more honest with you guys, not being a character, I would say, for example, when I go to events, often I get to these events late because I'm from the EU, I have to travel very far, and then I get there late, and there's like a dinner and all these people talking and stuff. I don't know, before I had a YouTube, like let's say 5 years ago or whatever, I would have never been able to show up late to a party where I didn't know anyone and be able to walk into a group, introduce myself, and immediately be part of the conversation. Just the thought of doing that back then, probably impossible to me. But now it's just, I don't know, YouTube, all the people I've spoke to, all the experiences I've had, I feel much more confident and relaxed in my own skin and not as anxious about anything anymore, which is so great. And being able to do something like that, as simple as it is, and I'm sure many people thought, well, that's not a big deal. To me, as a guy who was shy for a long time, it was a big breakthrough for me to be able to do that. So definitely that, Charles. And final question, I can't pronounce that name. Pip, we'll call you Pip because it says Pip at the start of your name. This past year, you had a tremendous breakthrough in your editing, resulting in your best videos yet. What inspired this? I was actually talking to my friend Ace. We've been doing videos and streams together recently, a lot of Paragon stuff together. And we were talking about it last night, like what inspired us to make videos. Originally, for me, I saw all these big YouTubers and I saw people who would get into these games early and like these alphas and stuff and showcase games. And though they were entertaining, don't get me wrong, a lot of these people just fucking weren't good at video games, and it pissed me off as a teenager. And I was like, look, I want to be entertaining, sure, but I also want to show the game properly, how it's meant to be played, doing fucking well and doing work, right? That was what inspired me to start making videos and doing that, right? And that's what I kind of covered on, like kind of egotistical bullshit or whatever. I still actually stand by that notion. If I get into a beta or something, I dedicate myself to getting good at the game, and then I show it when I'm ready, you know? But with the best videos and better editing, the inspiration for that was a new change, a shift in my mentality. And I'm sure I've mentioned it before many times, but it's asking myself, what kind of video do I want to watch? What kind of stream do I want to watch? I'm going to be that person that makes that video. I'm going to be the person that makes that stream. I'm going to make stuff that if it wasn't made by me, I would fucking love to watch. I would be obsessed with. And that's what I think about when I make videos. And I feel like that's helped me push myself to become a better YouTuber and make better videos, make better streams, and just up my quality as much as possible. And there's so much more I can do, and I can get so much better. And I look at some great YouTubers with their editing, I'm like, God, I want to be as good as that guy one day. And you know what? I'm going to be. Hopefully, I'll even be better as long as I keep doing it and trying harder and not accepting where I am now and keep looking up. And I wish you the best of luck with whatever you're doing. And I hope that people can share that mentality and keep progressing in whatever it is they do. So thank you very much for listening and watching today's Q&A. I'm sorry it's been so long since the last one. I do hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next video, and of course thank you so much for not 100,000 subscribers but 121,000 as of this video. Fucking unreal. Thank you. See you next time. So fucking dumb. Fucking hell.